You work hard all week and finally get a raise. For a brief, thrilling moment, you feel rich. Maybe you splurge on a fancy dinner or that gadget you've been eyeing. But soon, reality hits. Life snaps back to normal, and your bank account feels just as empty as before. This isn't just you, it happens to almost everyone, even high earners. Doctors, engineers, and managers all admit it. My salary looks great on paper, but it never feels enough. The real culprit isn't rising costs or bad money habits, it's lifestyle inflation. Your spending grows as fast as your income, keeping you trapped in the same cycle. What really happens when you earn more? Here's a reality check from history. In 1978, researchers at Northwestern University studied people who won the lottery. Many received huge sums, hundreds of thousands of dollars, life-changing money. At first, they were ecstatic, but just 2 or 3 years later, most were no happier than before. Some even went broke. The initial thrill wore off, leaving a feeling eerily similar to life before the windfall. The same pattern occurs with regular salary raises. The University of Chicago tracked thousands of workers who got raises between 10% and 30%. Within 6 months, nearly all of them admitted they needed even more money to feel comfortable. Their savings barely increased. Instead, the extra cash disappeared into bigger expenses, proving that earning more doesn't automatically bring happiness. How lifestyle inflation creeps in. Imagine this. You get a raise and tell yourself, I deserve something nice. That new feeling sparks a small spending spree. A better phone, a fancy lunch, or a slightly larger apartment. Suddenly, these upgrades feel necessary. What once was a luxury becomes your new standard. Your old salary wouldn't cover these new bills, so you're running harder just to stay in the same place. It's rarely about wild spending. Small, seemingly innocent choices pile up quickly. A $2 homemade coffee becomes a $6 cafe latte every morning. That's $120 a month. A reliable $20,000 car gets replaced with a $45,000 model, adding $500 or more per month. Rent jumps from $1,200 to $2,000 while subscriptions multiply. Netflix, Disney+, Spotify, gym, Apple storage, easily $100 extra a month. Each purchase feels justified, yet together they consume your entire raise. The hedonic treadmill. Why happiness fades. Here's the science behind why it never feels like enough. Psychologists call it the hedonic treadmill or hedonic adaptation. Your brain quickly becomes accustomed to better things. That new iPhone feels incredible for 2 weeks, then becomes just another phone. A larger apartment feels spacious for a month, then fades into familiarity. You constantly adapt, chasing the next upgrade. Research in the Journal of Consumer Psychology in 2011 confirmed that people adapt to income increases in 6-12 months. Beyond that, extra money doesn't boost happiness, but any drop in income creates noticeable pain. This explains why someone earning double what they made 5 years ago can still feel trapped financially, because lifestyle inflation erodes the gains almost immediately. Real numbers that prove the pattern. The data paints a clear picture. In the United States, after-tax household income rose from $52,000 in 2000 to $74,580 in 2023. Meanwhile, the average new car price doubled from $22,000 to $48,000, and new houses grew slightly larger but far more expensive per square foot. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in major cities jumped from $700 to nearly $2,000. People are earning more, but they spend more on housing, cars, phones, food, and vacations, keeping them stuck on the same financial treadmill. The 50-30-20 rule isn't reality. Many personal finance guides preach the 50-30-20 rule. Spend 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and save 20%. Sounds simple, right? Reality is harsh. A 2023 Federal Reserve study found only 39% of American adults could cover a $400 emergency from cash savings. Even those earning $100,000, $150,000 often live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because needs keep expanding. That $700 phone becomes a need. Daily cafe lunches feel essential. Car payments and bigger houses in good school districts suddenly feel mandatory. When luxuries turn into necessities, cutting back feels impossible. Social media amplifies the problem. In the past, comparisons were limited to neighbors or coworkers. Today, Instagram and TikTok flood your life with hundreds of people flaunting perfect houses, vacations, and designer wardrobes. Psychologists at the University of Pennsylvania found that people spending more than 30 minutes a day on Instagram report significantly lower life satisfaction. Seeing someone with a new car or a designer bag can trigger the thought, they earn about the same as me. Why can't I have that? What you don't see are the debts or family wealth that often fund those lifestyles. Social media intensifies lifestyle inflation, making ordinary incomes feel inadequate. Diderot effect. The Diderot effect is a classic trap. In 1765, French writer Denis Diderot received a beautiful red robe. Suddenly, his other possessions felt shabby, prompting him to replace his chair, desk, and artwork, and go into debt in the process. Today, the effect plays out everywhere. Buy a new iPhone. Suddenly, your old laptop feels slow, your desk looks cheap, and your chair seems outdated. One purchase can spiral into a chain of spending, quietly raising your lifestyle without you noticing. How to break the cycle? Breaking lifestyle inflation isn't impossible, it just requires strategy. Start by deciding your lifestyle first, then let your salary fit into it, not the other way around. Many high earners, including doctors and lawyers, purposely live on middle-class budgets. They drive 10-year-old cars and live in modest houses, which accelerates their path to wealth. Next, wait before buying. Give yourself 30-90 days for big purchases. Keep a wish list or a note on your phone. Most must-have items lose their appeal over a few weeks. Pay yourself first. The moment you receive your paycheck, move 20-30% directly into savings or investments. This trains you to live on the remaining money and prevents lifestyle inflation from creeping in. Track every dollar for at least 3 months. Many people are shocked by where their money actually goes. Tools like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or even a simple spreadsheet reveal hidden leaks and help you make intentional spending choices. Use the one level up rule. Don't jump multiple lifestyle levels at once. If you are lower middle class, live like middle class when your income grows. If you're middle class, move one step up, slowly. This keeps spending manageable and prevents your lifestyle from catching up too fast. Finally, build a boredom buffer. Intentionally live a slightly boring life. Paid-off cars, simple phones, home-cooked meals. These choices feel unexciting but give you freedom, reduce financial stress, and allow your income to grow faster than your lifestyle. The good news. Here's the empowering part. Your salary can feel enough, and even generous, if you control lifestyle inflation. Many people earning $60,000, $80,000 a year in ordinary cities retire as millionaires simply because they never let expenses run wild. Meanwhile, people earning $200,000 plus still feel stressed because lifestyle inflation outpaced their income. It's not about how much you make. The key is the gap between income and spending. Make the gap larger and your wealth grows. Let it vanish and you'll always feel broke, no matter how impressive the number on your paycheck. In conclusion, the real reason your salary never feels enough is simple. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle often increases with it, unless you intentionally stop the cycle. Control your spending, grow your savings, and you'll finally experience financial freedom, no matter what your paycheck says. Did you enjoy this content? Subscribe now for more fresh and interesting financial videos, and don't forget to share your ideas or suggestions in the comments. Thanks.